Hello, and welcome back to another Spirit Island video. And what I got for you tonight is an adversary I will never set up in real life, alright? Because there's just too much begaliism going on in this game. I was so lost for words, I didn't even know what I wanted to say. But yeah, begaliism, alright? There's just so much stuff going on here. So we are playing against Russia level 6. And they are I hate setting up like the physical board copy of. I hate setting up Russia. All right, I will never play Russia. There's too much stuff to set up because you got to put all these stage cards. Like when you generate fear cards, this card automatically goes into the build slot. So you're looking at like 3 lands ravaging. There's just a whole bunch of crazy stuff that goes on. So here we are playing against Russia. They have a whole bunch of funky things going on. Uh, the first time an action would destroy explorers, we push one of those explorers, but we do generate a fear because of it. They ravage and lands with 3 or more explorers. They got that accelerated exploitation, so they go 3 stage 1 cards, and they go stage 2, stage 3, stage 2, stage 3, stage 2. They have unused stage 2 cards, so they have extra stage 2 and an extra stage 3 card in the fear deck, and then they have pressure for fast profit. So in a land where they added no blight, in the lands with the most explorers and towns, or in the land with the most explorers, we add an explorer and a town. So they are a real annoying adversary to face. All right, they're really strong. They got a lot of things going for them, and we are playing as keeper. Which oh, by the way, I don't know if I mentioned this, but their explorers also deal +1 damage, so they deal 2 damage. And the only way for us to lose is when ravage actions add blight in the land. We destroy all beasts in that land. So basically, if I lose my 2 beast tokens, we lose the game. That's how this goes out. All right. So yep, this is going to be one of those matches. And we are playing against Keeper. Now, Keeper is one of the strongest spirits to play as against Russia. Hey, he's a really strong spirit. Like his only issue, I think, is France because it's hard to really because you need to look for answers against France because they just if you can't destroy your towns fast enough, you're gonna end up losing the game. And he just moves a little bit too slow for that. But um, we're gonna put off keep. We're gonna use keeper and yeah, let's just get the game started, honestly. Listen, I'm tired. I might mix up some words, forgive me. And I don't know how I feel about playing against Russia, but being this tired, but we're just going to go with it. They're going to explore into Please Be Jungles, wetlands. All right. All right. All right. So it feels like we're automatically going to lose that beast token right off the bat. We can protect that land, though. We can definitely protect that land. This land is going to be the issue. I don't even know what I do here. Because I want to get 2 sun. Here's the thing, they're gonna blight here, and this is I sort of need an answer for that. So let's see. First off, we're gonna grab a miner, and we did get an answer. Okay, so we do have an answer to these things with enticing splendor. So I think this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna play enticing splendor. We're gonna grab this explorer into this land, and that will help us solve that. So we're actually gonna go bottom track. We're gonna go for 2 card plays. And we're gonna make our sacred site here. And the goal is we do enticing splendor to grab an explorer. We still get our ability to push 1 explorer from a land, and we gain a power card. So I think this is what we're gonna be rolling with. Let's get to it. So yeah, grab that miner was really lucky to grab because I really wanted something with Sunplant. Set them on a twisting trail, could have been okay, but it wasn't Sun. Call the Bloodshed. Again, it's not Sun Plant, but it is Sun Fire. And Territorial Strife would have been a good one as well. Actually, maybe I should pick Territorial Strife. No, 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 no. You know what? We're fine where we're at. Because we will need some Fire Elemental cards if we want to hit our left innate often. So we're definitely going to need something with fire in it. Alright, let's get started. So we're going to gather up to one Explorer into a land. And we're going to pick that one. Slow event, nothing happens. They build in the wetlands. And then they explore into the mountains. Alright, good. Good, good, good. Now again, each explorer is going to do like 2 damage, so they're going to deal 6 damage here. So I'm hoping we grab an answer for that. Slow phase. Push 1 explorer per 2 pieces we have. So we're going to push this explorer here. And we're going to throw down a walls over here. This should help us set up. Then we're going to gain another miner. I'm really hoping... We're going to grab Purifying Flame. It is all the elements I need. And I have something that heals Blight from jungle wetlands. So healing some Blight from mountain sands is going to be great. I just wish I had an answer. I'm still looking for an answer to protect that. So maybe there is a chance. Let's see where we get to. Alright, so that's that. Time passes. So we will add a presence to a land with WoW. So we're going to gain 1 energy. Get that sun out. Throw it right over here. And now I want to look for a mage. Nope, we need another miner. So we're going to pay 3 energy. Give me a miner. Okay, what do I do with this? None of this really helps me. We can defend 3. Mm, mm, we can defend 3 or we can defend 4. I think we're going to try to defend 4. So we're going to go for elusive ambushes. Don't mind my phone making all this noise. And we are going to add a presence. I think we're gonna go for 4 energy because I really want to do something. Now we can put our presence in a land. When we use our G3 option, we add our presence to a land without blight. So that's gonna do that for us. And I think again we're gonna let this blight. That's fine. We're gonna try to protect this, but in case we can't, we can at least destroy the town. And then we can heal that blight later. What will suck is losing the beast, but you know it is what it is. Oh, I picked the wrong card. I'm wondering like, where's elusive ambushes at? All right, so we can gain. We're still at 2 card plays because next turn we're gonna hit 3 card plays. So we do Sacrosanct would be good because we can deal 2 damage in here, killing that town. Elusive ambushes. Again, we're gonna blight there, but we will take that. So is anything gonna happen? That's good over here. Nope. Nothing's gonna is gonna happen there. Ah, it's gonna cost us 3. Yes. I could try healing the plant with regrow from roots. It's fine. It's fine. We'll see where we get to. I don't want to blight in this land. Yeah, but we might have to. If we got a blight in there, it is what it is. So we're gonna deal 2 damage there. Let me grab my spirit marker. Yeah, and we're actually really strong. Again, we have a bunch of cards. Like we have Purifying Flame, so we can heal this blight, which is what we're gonna do next turn. We're gonna get to 3 card plays. No, no, we are not. I would have to. We would have to get to 3 card plays the following turn. That's fine. So that's that. We did our 2 damage. Let's see where we're at. Invader. During the next normal ravage, each town deals +1 damage. Each beast destroys 1 explorer. Add 1 beast to the land without. So hold up. We did just prevent our blight, but I think we sort of made ourselves. don't know how good this is. It's fine. So they're gonna deal +1 damage. So this is gonna 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But each piece is gonna deal 1 damage. So when we deal 1 damage, we push you over here and we generate a fear. And then we actually end up doing it again because each beast destroys 1 explorer. So when we would push an explorer due to a beast destroy, when we would destroy an explorer, we push it, we gain 1 fear. And because we're pushing it to this land, this beast is also going to deal 1 damage. So we're just going to push this guy right over here, generating us another fear. Then we get to add Dahan to a jungle or wetland with Dahan. And now this land is only dealing 5 damage, so we don't blight. However, there will be a town explorer in this land, so that's going to be really sad. Because I don't know how I want to deal with that yet. Um, and then, yeah, okay. I guess we'll just let our stuff happen. So they're going to ravage into wetlands. You take 1 damage. You do that. We will generate another fear. We're actually going to push this explorer. Um, I don't mind pushing this explorer into this jungles, honestly. We can figure something to do with them later. No, you know what? We'll push you over here like that. I think that'll be better off. All right, then they're gonna build in the mountains. So we're just gonna let that ravage, and then they're gonna explore into the jungles. So we lose our wilds, but they will explore here. All right, now what are we doing here? Oh wait, we have to add after ravage after the ravage step of turn 2 and onwards. So turn 1, turn 2, we have to add an explorer town in the lands with the most explorers, which would have been this because we push everything there. So we do have a town explorer here. That is kind of a pain, but we have blight healing, so I don't care if that makes sense. And then we can push 1 explorer from target land per 2 suns we have. So we're actually going to push this explorer out, and we're going to do something like that. And I think we're actually good. So we're going to do time passes. We're going to go bottom track, gain 1. Sadly, I am going to have to reclaim. Whoop, don't mind me. That's my alarm. We're going to push these Dahan into here. And no, you know what we'll do? We'll go here, and I sort of want to push this over here. And we're going to see what happens, because, again, we're going to do I reclaim, or do I grab another miner? Excuse me. If I grab a miner, I'm sorry, hold on, I just got to see something. So we added our energy at the start of Spirit Phase 2. Did I have 2 energy at the start? I thought I only had 1. Because we added presence. Then we should be like this. But that doesn't make sense. We should be at 2 energy. Ugh, I hate when I lose track of minor things like that. I think I just entered that in. So, yeah, I think we just reclaim. Now, there is something that we could do, which is Enticing Splendor and Sacrosanct. So if we do these 2 cards, right? If we do these 2 cards, right? Hear me out. We gather 1 explorer into here, and then we deal 2 damage to him, and then we push him out again. Yeah, and then we'll let that build, we'll let that blight, but otherwise we'll find something else to do with that. Yeah, because I would stop that from blighting. Yeah, okay, that's because that's my most important thing. All right, so we're gonna gain, pay. Um, and let's get to it. So we're gonna gather one explorer, and then we're going to use this to deal 2 damage in this land, pushing you out over here. And you're gonna generate us a fear. I just don't need that to ravage right now. What is that? Hardworking settlers? Don't care. Next card. I don't use hardworking settlers like ever. There's a few event cards I don't use. Hardworking settlers and farmers. I think it's farmers. Add one explorer to a land without invaders or Dahan. I guess I have to put you there. Don't really want to. Each beast destroys one explorer. Push one explorer. Add one beast to a board without one. So we do that here. We generate another fear. Each spirit with at least 3 Dahan. No, may use a slow power now. Sad face. Alright, fear card. Each player may push one explorer into a land with more town cities than the land it came from. Yeah, whatever, we'll push you there. It's fine. At least until I figure out something to do with that land. No, this is a May, so I'm actually not going to push that right now. Because I'm going to figure out something to do with that. It's probably going to end up being elusive ambushes. So they will ravage in the mountains, build in the jungles, and explore into the jungles with escalation. So their escalation is on each board, add 2 explorers total among lands with beasts. If you can't, instead add 2 explorers among lands with beasts on a different board. So we can sort of build like this. They do explore into that jungle, but nothing's going to happen there. But they will explore into this one. And now I think I'm going to look for a major. I need to find something to do with that. So, all right. All right, yeah. And then I think we do our slow phase. So what do I do here? I can push one explorer from a land. Um, let's push you like this, and let's add a wilds here. Because I sort of want to make a sacred site over there as well. Because then we have defend for, um, I don't know. I don't know. I think this is going to be the way we do this. So we're going to do time passes. No. This is going to blight and cascade if I don't figure out a way to really deal with that. And I do need to take a blight somewhere. So maybe I just let the cascade happen? I don't know. That's very, very tricky. Let's go to 3 card plays. We could go to 4. 4 would be really good. Because they're going to ravage and then build in at jungles. So what should I do here? We could push some Dahan in. They're going to be able to defend 4. Alright, so let's see. What minor will we get? Will we get a minor or a major? We're going to grab one more minor and hope for something good. Lure of the Unknown could work. Let's go Lure the Unknown. And if that's the case, we're going to make our sacred site here. And we're going to push these Sudahan into here. Oh, we got to pay 3 energy though. And then we're almost at 5 card plays. And then we can get to 5 card plays, 5 energy. So we're going to play Lure. We're going to play Boon, Elusive Ambushes, Purifying Flame. Yeah, yeah, that feels kind of good. Because then we can do our right and our left innate as well. And that should help us out a lot. So we're going to gather 1 town from this land. And next on our list, we're going to defend 4 in this land. And I think I'm just going to take the Blight Cascade somewhere. Maybe I'll take it over here. Because that way I have presence over here. So that might be the plan. Um, Yeah, I think that's gonna be what we do here. Yeah? Yeah. Yep. So we will go to Blight Island, but let's see. Um, all right. So we have fortification. After advancing in Veil cards, build in one terrain not shown under any action. All right. Each beast deals 2 damage. So we go one, um, and then we deal 2 damage, and we gotta push you somewhere. Hold up. Is there anywhere I could do? Oh, I don't have no Dahan Mountains or Sands. I guess we just push this over here and pray. I don't have nothing to push there, so that is what it is. Each player adds 1 strife in a land with Beast Disease Dahan. 2, 4, 6, 8. I could strife here, but it doesn't really matter, does it? Because all these explorers are still going to do 8 damage. Oh, wait, you know what? What if I push this like this? 2, 4, 6. We're still gonna blight, but we'll have a Dahan and it can kill at least 2 explorers. So I think that'll be fine. So we're gonna ravage. This is gonna ravage here, and this is gonna ravage here. Sadly, I should have healed that blight earlier. Okay, but I think we're gonna do wilds. Maybe we'll do wilds. Hold up. Okay, we'll just do it as wilds. That's fine. So we lose a presence here. And then we're gonna have to reclaim, but that's fine. Then they're gonna blight here. We lose another presence. We lose a Dahan, but we deal 2 damage. So we're gonna push one here, kill an explorer. We lose this, and then they're gonna build in the jungles, and then they're going to explore into the mountain wetlands. So there is no escalation here. That's great, but they will explore here. That sucks. Um, lose that. Lose that. Now we have a bunch of explorers in the land, and this is not where I want to be at. Alright, so we could do Purifying Flame. That's going to deal 2 damage here. So that will stop this from ravaging, which is what we want to do. So we're going to push you out, generate a fear. Healing a blight would be nice, but let's see what majors we can get here. Oh, say no more. We'll forget Enticing Splendor. And then, oh, we do get this ability too. So, let's see, what do we want to do here? This wasn't an escalation, so this is a problem, but I have ways to handle that. So we already gained our major. How do I do this one? So we're going to deal 2 damage and then +1 damage per sun and plant we have. So that's 5, right? 3, 4, 5. So that's 5 damage total that we do in this land. We do sadly destroy the Dahan, but dealing 5 damage. And yeah, oh, they're gonna build so hard in the wetlands. It's not even gonna be funny. Um, Crap. I'm gonna actually use my innate to push this out and put one over there. And I think that's it. So we do time passes. Now we do have a reclaim. So I think what I'm going to do is we're going to push this out. Use this to push out those Dahan. Um, we're going to do elusive ambushes. Gain 1 energy. And then we're going to pay another 3. We're hoping to get like another defense card. I'm sorry. I need to put this somewhere. Um, let's put that over there. And we're going to gain Let's gain a minor. Is there something that could... I'm really like, I'm trying to grab something that's gonna help me out, and this is not it. Well, hold up. We could do renewing boon, but I can only target lands where I have. Oh, I do have lands with blight. So hold up. We can. This can get us a lot of blight on the board, and this can add my presence. So gift of power is a good choice as well, because it's free. I feel like renewing boon is going to be the way to go though. Because I need something that's going to help me add my presence to the board, especially if I'm losing it like this. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to do Unleash a Torrent. Um, okay. So we're going to do this. 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 And then from this point on, we just do our reclaims and yeah, we just reclaim. So we will do elusive ambushes. We're going to deal 1 damage here, pushing this guy out. And then we will pay. I don't have no energy to pay for that. Oh, I don't have a way to deal with that explorer. Hold up. We have 5 card plays. What did I pick up? We picked up elusive ambushes. So maybe this isn't a play here. We would have to still do elusive ambush. What could I do? We would still pay. Okay, let's say we still played. Hold up. Let's say we still paid the energy for we still paid the energy for this, but instead we don't go to 5 energy. Instead, I think what we do is we reclaim, then we gain 1. So we don't use this option, right? So I'm sorry, I just gotta check this out here. Starter energy has started spirit phase 2. So we reclaim, we gain 1, we use our ability, pay for 3, and then we gain 4 energy. And now I think we have, so we do Lure the Unknown. That's going to make 3 explorers. So, oh, wait, hold up. There might be something we could do here. So we can use Lure of the Unknown to gather. We can use Elusive Ambushes to push. We are in the mountain wetlands, so what do I do next? We have to do Purifying Flame. Got to get rid of Blight. And then we have to do this to get rid of more Blight. And then we play Boon. Yep, okay. This is going to be fun. Oh, whoops. Whoopsie. All right, let's do my stuff. So we gain 1. Bam. We do this to deal 1 damage and push you into this land because I really don't have a way to deal with that. And then we're going to heal a bunch of Blight to throw back on the card. And as long as we take Blight, but not too much, I think we should be just fine. It's just mountains. It's going to be a nightmare, though. I probably have to figure out a way to get in there. It's fine. All right. So what are we looking at here? We have to trade one of our tokens for another token. So I think we're going to destroy our presence for a Wilds. No, we'll actually do it in this land because I actually want you to be here. All right, and then event time. So we won't be taking any blight. For the rest of this turn, don't generate fears for destroying town cities. No mind if I don't. In the land with the most combined invaders and a Han, add 1 disease. All right. Destroy 1 Dahan. Sounds good to me. Each spirit with at least 2 to Han among all its lands gains 1 energy. Definitely not me. Fear card. Each player removes 1 town explorer from a land with sacred site. Now, if we just kill this last building, everything's going to be so good. So we ravage in the jungles, nothing happens. They're going to build in the wet mountains and wetlands. So first we go 2-2, and then they build in this wetlands, and then they build again because we don't really have anything. Then they're going to explore into the sands with escalation. So I take it we put 1 here, 1 here, and then 1 there. No, 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 no. I take it we do that. They're going to explore there. And now we do our slow stuff. So we will heal this blight. We will use regrow from roots to heal this blight as well. And then we will do punish those who trespass. So we get to deal 6 damage and split that amongst lands that we control. So we can do 1, 2. We can actually clear up these 2 lands, which I think is the goal here. So we will push 1 explorer into the jungle, and then we'll kill everything here. Listen, all right. Being able to, if you split the land, you don't get to destroy the Han, which is really good. Well, we do got to figure out something here. So we need to push this like this, I believe. Is that going to be really useful, though? What if I leave those? Because I think we're going to try to do Unleash Torrent in that land. So what if we push these 2 and we do this? And then we just add another waltz to it. Alright. Sounds good to me. Another minor. Sky stretches. Okay. Okay. We're going to pick up Sky Stretches. Again, I'm telling you guys, I love Sky Stretches. It's such a good card. Oh, did I not, I had to pay for everything, so that's fine. Alright, and now we are in I think we're in a good position. We can take the Blight here. It's this land I don't know what I'm going to do with. So we do that. We gain 1. I'm really just hoping to get like a defend 4, but the game's... I'm trying to get like a defend 6 or something, but the game isn't trying to give it to me. Would that protect that land? No, but something else, a few other tricks would. So, let's gain a minor, see where we get. Drift down. This is going to blight like a million times. We did heal 4 blight, so what can I don't really want to grab that. Is there anything? So I think we reclaim elusive ambushes. We can do elusive. I hate to have to use like 2 cards to handle this one freaking land. But whatever. We gotta do what we gotta do. So I'm gonna have to take a Blight Cascade again into this land. That's gonna happen. But we can defend 6 here, and I can use Sky Stretches to sort of just get rid of this Blight. So we can defend 4, 5. We're going to defend 5 here. So the first Ravage, we destroy the town. The next Ravage, we destroy the wetlands. Oh, that Sands is going to Blight. What do I do about that? That's a very good question. Okay, no, we're good. Whatever. Figure it out. I'll have enough blight to at least try to live. So we're going to do this. We're going to do that. we're gonna do. So you're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. And I think we're just gonna gain 4 more energy. I think 4 more energy will be fine. Because I really don't have a place to play Unleash a Torrent yet anyway. So in next turn, what we can do is we can reclaim, heal the blight, use sky stretches to heal this blight that's gonna happen before it happens, and we can figure out something else. So yep, let's get past it. We will change you into a wild, and then we're gonna explore. Um, Add 1 blight to a land adjacent to town city. Destroy 2 presents. Don't mind if I do, really. Maybe not from you. From you though, and from you though should be okay. Choose a land with disease. Don't have any. During ravage in every land, defend 1 per Dahan. So this is a defense 6. And we don't have any fear cards. So they're gonna ravage in the mountain wetlands. So do blight. We'll blight there. I don't want to lose too many presents. Then they're gonna blight in this wetland. So we do 1, 2, push. Then they do ravage here. And then they're gonna build in the sands. And then we're gonna explore into the jungle sands. So that's fine. They come here. And they come here. Oh, and they're right back at it again. All right. And sounds good. Sounds good. Do we have any? We do have slow powers, so we could do 2 damage. I'm gonna do my 2 damage here. So we will push 1 out, but we will kill 1 and we'll get another fear card. And then we can push an explorer out, so we'll actually push them out from there. So we can get a wilds token over there. And yeah, I think everything is golden. So we're gonna go for the reclaim, gain 1, and then we're gonna throw a presence down and gain another 1. And then, all right, we got a lot of cards, and I sort of gotta heal a bunch of light here. So let's get to it. So we need Purifying Flame. No, you know what I need to do? I'm sorry. So what I should do is, nope, it's fine. I already did it. I ain't trying to do too much of a rehash. Because we can defend this, so I'm not too worried about it. We do have Renewing Boon. Sky stretches. This is like a reset turn, so I'm gonna end up throwing a whole bunch of blights. Um, I know, right? I went quiet for a minute, but I think this is actually the way we go. So we heal the blight in the sands. We do renewing boon. Target this land. Heal that blight. We do regrow from roots. Heal this blight. So we heal 3 blight total. And then we do lure the unknown to pull this guy into here. So now, if that's the case, I need to do damage somewhere then. Because they're gonna blow that up. So I need to do Sacrosanct. Where do I need to do this at? What if I let that build? Oh yeah, no, we can rotate that next turn. Alright, so we do... If that's the case... This is really hard. What is my 5th card going to be? Because I need to play something that's going to solve my problems. Um, Maybe we just do... I think we go for another boon. We could do... There's a lot of options for us, right? So, like, there is a world in which we do... Um, There is a world in which we do elusive ambushes. I don't know. This is rough. We could do Towering Wrath to try to clear up this mountain. Okay, you know what we're going to do? I think we're going to play it like this first. We're going to see where we go before we start launching this major assault. I think that would be way better for us. So, we will use Sky Stretches to make Purifying Flame fast. So we're going to heal this Blight. And then, so this is done and this is done. These are all slow, so we're not worried about that yet. Oh, wait, this beast token should be over here. That's right. So now if we lose this beast token, we lose the game. Um, do I think that's it? Yep, I think that's it. So next on our list is our slow effect. Again, I am putting a bunch of wilds into these lands, but that's perfectly okay. Um, I'm trying to make this really hard for the invaders to explore into. We remove one blight. We're just going to remove one blight, and it's totally okay because I have a bunch of blight that I can do things with. Isolate a land with beasts. Don't mind if I do. I don't have 5 or more Dahan. Sadly, I lost one too many. So they're going to ravage in the sands. Then they're going to build in the sands. Jungles and sands, sorry. And then they're going to explore into the coast. So we're safe there. We are not safe here, and we are not safe there. All right. Let's get started on this. So renewing boon, heal this blight, heal that. Regrow from roots, heal that blight. All good. Boon of major. What can I do here? There is a world in which we do manifest incarnation. There is also a world where I do weave together. Oh, I think we get weave together actually, because if we do this, we target these two lands and then we do unleash a torrent to just kill everything in there. I think that's great. Um, we're gonna have to grab an explorer though. That's gonna be a pain. All right, so I think we're gonna grab weave together. Yeah, yeah, I think we do. Okay. Yeah, I think we do that. We isolate and if we isolate the land, that means that they cannot um that means that they can't escape. So what do we forget here? I want to keep this. So I think we get rid of Towering Wrath. Towering Wrath I've been keeping because I'm like, man, it's an amazing card. And it is an amazing card. You just got to do something with it. And I'm not doing anything with it at the moment. So let's use our ability. We're going to deal 2 damage, push 1 out, push you into there. And then we get to push 2 explorers per sun we have. So we're actually going to push these 2 explorers into this land. That way this one is easier to handle. We do get a Waltz there too. So this is great news for us. And I think we're golden. So yeah, we healed a bunch of blight. Well, gotta do something about that. Oh no, wait, we are doing something about that. So I don't have to reclaim this turn because we do weave together and then blow up this land. We can do drift down, defend 2. We can do lure of the unknown to gather an explorer out. Where do I gather that explorer out? I don't want to gather into here because they're all gonna die. And then we do Synchrosanct. Okay, let's try this then. I guess 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What do we pick up? I guess we pick up a blight card. So if this is the case, all right. So we're gonna pay 1 energy to throw a presence into here, and then we're gonna pay 3, and we're gonna grab another miner. Doesn't matter what it is because we're actually not gonna play it. We will add our next presence here in this healthy land, and then we have a bunch of energy to spend. All right. So how much energy will I have after playing all this crap? I need one more fire. So, um, we could do Purifying Flame. Maybe we do Purifying Flame. Sacrosanct is gonna help me destroy this jungle. So maybe we put this over here and we just let that blight. And then we do Weave Together and blow up everything near. Because it's gonna, how much energy? 3. That is not enough. I need to, how do I do this? Fudge. Um, we will isolate the land, so maybe I need to play. Oh wait, what are we playing Drift Down for? We don't need to play Drift Down because we are playing Sacrosanct, so we can use that to get rid of this. We can use elusive ambushes in this land to defend 4. We can do our, yeah, okay. I think everything's okay. Yeah, yeah, everything's good. All right, so let's start off with this card. We're gonna grab an explorer here. I cannot have these guys ravage or build in that land. We're gonna deal. We're gonna use Weave Together for these 2 lands, and they are isolated. Next on our list, we're gonna use both of Unleash a Torrent. We're gonna gain 4 energy, and then we're gonna gain another 4 energy by forgetting a card. And then we will deal all the damage we can. We just need to defend 4 in this land. So we need to deal 5, 6, 7, 8. So we need to deal 8 damage in this land. And again, because they're isolated, they can't run away. So we are at 5. Oh. So we're at 5 energy left. And then we do defend 4 here. So that's safe. And then we do Sacrosanct in this land. Now, here's what I'm thinking, right? So I'm probably just going to end up reclaiming and doing the exact same trick over here. And this should clear up all the buildings. So we just need to destroy all the towns before we get to that. So that's that. That's that. Oh no, they only get isolated if we hit that bottom part, and we have not. So 1 explorer will be moved. Oh, where do I move you to? These 2 lands are isolated. You know what? We're gonna move you over here actually. 'Cause they're gonna ravage in the jungle sands. They're gonna ravage in the jungle sands. Oh, this is no good. So hold up. Lure of the unknown. Fudge. Fudge, fudge, fudge. Because here's the thing. Now I'm like, wait. We're in a predicament here because if I gather this into here, we're gonna take 1 blight. You know what? Let's just take the 1 blight. It's okay. I'd rather take 1 blight than this cascade BS that's about to happen. And we can actually solve a lot of that land too. So, we'll do that. Add a wild event time. Invaders immediately ravage on one terrain type not showing under any invader action. Spheres may prevent this on any or all boards by destroying two presents. Um, Listen, don't mind if I do. Add one beast to a land without blight that has towns. Can't. During ravage in every land, defend one per Dahan inland. Oh, how did you? Oh, what did we do here? Oh, fudge. Did I lose the game? No. I just realized I can't have you push there. Right? I have to push you, but I can't push you there. Um. All right, whatever. Go here. Go here. Whatever. Towns and cities each deal -1 damage. Invaders do not heal. Don't care. Ravage in the jungle sands. Build in the coast. Oops. Explore into the sands and wetlands. They can't explore here because there's no towns for them to explore into, but they can explore into here. And yeah, so we win now. Well, not now, but we will win. Mm, we're gonna deal damage in here. Because now all we have to do is reclaim one, add a presence. We don't need a lot. We just need one presence here. And then we go that. And then we go, does it matter? Oh, we need, where are you? We just need something free. Okay. We weave together the fabric. Oh, we can actually. Okay, so we're going to weave together those two lands. We're going to do Unleash a Torrent, gain 4 energy. Forget a card. Gain another 4 energy. And then we're going to pay 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Because we do get to isolate this time since we have the 4 air. So let me do actually the 2 fear, and then we deal 9 damage. They're isolated, so they can't run, and we have won. Oh, man. Is that a match? Here's the thing with Russia, like, they are not one of my favorite adversaries to play. Holy crap, because they're rough. They are really rough. Now, there were a lot of mistakes I made because I had Blight Healing, but I didn't play them when I needed to play them. So that was on me. Um, yeah. I did have some really nice Blight Healing cards, though. So it's like healing Blight wasn't going to be the problem, but I needed a way to get rid of Explorers without having too many Explorers on the board. So, it's sort of like it's an interesting game of whack-a-mole. Like I definitely made mistakes. Again, I had a lot of these blight healing cards, and I just didn't play them when I needed to play them, which set me behind. But thanks to the cum shot and weave together, I was able to beat everything. Like they're not hard. Because they don't really make cities. They thrive off of explorers. But if you can get to if you can make like 2 towns, you know what I mean? Or like if you can just destroy the buildings that they've already got and make it really hard for them to build up, you're going to be in a good league because they don't grow fast. They just rely on having explorers especially three explorers. They rely on having three explorers in the land to sort of bust you up in the face, which did happen to me, but we made it. We did the best we could, and I think we did it with flying colors. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this video, yo. I hope you're all entertained and all that stuff. And remember to hit that like and subscribe. And I will catch you all in the next one. Later. Ooh, okay, maybe I don't do that too much. Peace.